Hi, here we are for our Tuesday meditation. Welcome. So excited to be here with you all. Oh, I feel like I'm a little crooked. I mean, aren't we all? Awesome. So if you are new to these, my name is Trish Tutton. I am a mindfulness teacher. I've been teaching forms of mindfulness for over 15 years. And what I really am passionate about doing is helping millennial women like me worry less and live more and live a happier, more fulfilled life and spend less of your life in your head and more of it actually present in your life. And that's what meditation really allows us to do. So these lives, I do them every 2 weeks. Right now it's on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So our next one will be March 25th. So you can pop that in your calendar. And also, if you don't join live, maybe you're watching the recording of this. The recordings will always come out too, so you can always come back and practice them then. If you're here live, pop your questions right into the chat and I will answer them. We practice a short form meditation here. Honestly, the longest meditations that I really ever do, this morning I did 7 minutes. The longest I really ever do is 10. And that has been, I've built up to that over 15 years. So I am really such a fan of like spending as little time in meditation as possible. It's not that I don't like it. It's just, I feel like I want to maximize my time present in my life. And about 10 minutes for me right now is such a sweet spot. But for those of you new to practice, we start very small. So today we'll be meditating for less than 10 minutes in total. We'll probably be here online for about 15 or 20 minutes at the introduction and a little wrap up at the end. That's really what I focus on, is just short, very actionable, very simple meditations. Listen, I'll speak for myself. I don't want one more thing added to my list. Like, I'm an entrepreneur. I love to live a very kind of busy, engaged life. I'm not really interested in adding a big, long meditation to my to-do list every day, but I am interested in reaping the benefits. So I love a short practice. I don't want it to be one more thing you have to add to your to-do list. You know, the thing about our mind is that our thoughts start to build a lot of momentum. I don't know if you've ever felt this, and I've titled today's live meditation, Unwind Your Mind. And I just noticed for myself that our mind just tends to build this momentum and it just goes faster and faster. The thoughts faster and faster, and they can kind of feel like they're all, knotting up inside of our mind. And then that can create knots of tension in our body and emotional knots. And so today I thought we'd practice unwinding our mind together. We're going to learn how to kind of untie those mental knots. And it's also about slowing down a little bit and training our mind into this state. And I want to remind you as well that what you practice, you are going to get better at. So if your mind is in a ton of knots right now, it's because you've practiced that for a while. And that's okay. I don't want you to feel judgmental or critical of yourself. Like, that's what our culture kind of trains us to do. And you can practice something different. And you've joined this live or you're watching the replay and you've made a new choice. I posted recently this phrase that I lean into for mindfulness: new moment, new choice. So here you are, you're in a new moment. You've made a new choice to start to unwind those knots. Shall we dive in? Shall we? So I would recommend, if you're in a place where you can kind of close doors, if you want the lights to be down. I love doing it at this time. For me, it's 4 p.m. It really is my transition into my personal time. I'm saying this out loud to be accountable. I'm going to do a workout after this. You can literally ask me if I did it later. Let's be accountable to each other. And it can be this transition, right, from work into personal time. So I hope that's what it is for you. And I also know if it's not, it's still going to be so beneficial for you. So turn off your lights if you want, close your door, exit out of your email, take a sip of water, and take the next 30 seconds or so to get comfortable. That could mean lying down. That could mean sitting in a comfy chair. We're going to practice a less than 10-minute meditation here. If you're here for a reason. You need this. I need this. Let's practice together. So just to talk you through what I'm doing, I'm sitting in an office chair. I'm connecting my feet to the ground. I'm closing my eyes, and I'm also lengthening my spine. Not in a way that it's really rigid, but in a way that I'm sitting upright and alert. And sitting in a way that maybe my physiotherapist would be like, yes, girl, good job. Sit up tall, roll those shoulders back. And let's start by taking one round of breath, an inhale and an exhale, with as much mental presence as you can bring to that breath right now. Feel the breath come in through your nose and feel the breath come out through your nose. Already I feel more present, more here, more calm. And now we're going to scan through our body for sensation. This is a really nice way to get the mind away from the past, away from the future, our worries, our fears, and right into the present. Let's start by anchoring the mind at the top of the head. You might notice you can feel the temperature at the top of the head. Maybe it feels warm. From the top of your head, bring your awareness down into your forehead and notice whatever sensations you notice. What do you feel in the forehead? Bring your awareness down to your eyes. Maybe you feel a little movement of the eyes or the brush of your lashes. As we scan through the body, if you notice anywhere that you can release a little bit of tension, go ahead, but you don't have to force it. Forcing is the exact opposite quality we're looking for here. Bring your awareness into your jaw. You might just slack your jaw a little. Scanning your present moment awareness down through your neck. And sometimes stories crop up in our mind here. So maybe we feel a knot in the neck and we try to get rid of it and fix it and change it, and then we're thinking a lot. That's not what we're doing here. We're literally simply observing what we feel in our neck. Moving awareness down through the shoulders. Noticing what you feel at the shoulders. If there is an ability to just soften the shoulders down away from the ears, you can do so. And if your mind has wandered, it's okay. Bring it back to the directions, to the instructions, to hearing my voice. Let's shift our awareness to the chest. Can you feel your breath here? Can you maybe even pay so much attention that you can feel your heart beating in your chest? See if you can get quiet and still enough to notice. Moving your awareness down into the belly. Seeing if you can feel your breath in your belly, a gentle rise and fall. And slowly scan your awareness, almost like a light, moving down from your belly into your pelvis, your seat, and all the way down through your legs through the next few moments. You might feel the texture of your clothing on your skin. You might feel the feet landing on the ground if you're sitting in a chair like I am. And for the last little bit of our practice together, we're going to use a phrase that we're silently going to repeat in our mind. The first part of the phrase, as you inhale, you can silently say to yourself, I breathe into my body. And then when you exhale, you can silently say to yourself, I relax and soften my mind. Just do a few more minutes here. So if you've just joined, we've got a couple final minutes of our meditation. Join us, even a couple minutes can help you feel more at ease. As you breathe in, silently saying, I breathe into my body. As you breathe out, I relax and soften my mind. Let those two phrases repeat over and over in your mind. I breathe into my body. I relax and soften my mind. If this is feeling good at all, if this is feeling pleasant at all, for the last minute, let's really enjoy those pleasant feelings that we have created from the inside out. We didn't have to go buy something. We didn't have to go get more money. We didn't have to do anything. We just had to sit with our breath and our body. I breathe into my body. I relax and soften my mind. Enjoying perhaps these even small moments of peace. I breathe into my body. I relax and soften my mind. Let's take about one more breath together. And before you open your eyes, just notice how you feel now. That was less than 10 minutes. Notice how you feel. Notice the pretty big shifts that can happen through just a short meditation. And it's always so much more helpful to do this in community with others, with some guidance, especially if you're new. So if you haven't already, you can open your eyes. I would love to hear from you. Those of you who are here live, pop it into the comments how you're feeling. I know for me, all of a sudden some kind of neck tension released for me. Feeling so much more actually energized, to be honest, which is good because I got to go do that workout after this. So let me know how you're feeling in the comments. And if you want to see what 7 days strung together of a mindfulness practice could do for you, I want to invite you to my Mindful March Reset. Today is Tuesday. We start on Thursday, March 13th. You can check it out at the link in my bio. It's going to be such a great way if you want to begin and kickstart a mindfulness practice. It'll be great for you if you want to reset a mindfulness practice that you have maybe kind of fallen off of lately. It's going to be so good for you. And it always blows my mind the results that people get. Ooh, yay! I don't know if this is your name, but I'm gonna go with what your handle is. Evie. Evie. It sounds like Evie. You're relaxed. I love that. It blows my mind the results, honestly, people get. So Evie is feeling relaxed after just 10 minutes. Imagine if you strung together 7 days of that, right? People feeling better focus at work and at home. People feeling like they can communicate. Yvette, they can communicate more calmly with their colleagues, their family members, their kids. Like, they feel like their anxiety is relaxed more. They can sleep better, all these amazing benefits. So come join us for the 7-day challenge. If you want the link directly to sign up, just send me a DM and I can send that to you. If you know of somebody who would benefit from this little practice, share this with them. Once it posts, you can hit the little share button and share it with a friend or a family member, your mom or your sister or your bestie who you know could benefit from a little bit of unwinding of their mind. And stay tuned for the next live meditation. It is happening in 2 weeks, March 25th. DM me if you have ideas for what you'd want that practice to be. If you want me to address something specific or a specific theme, I can't wait to see you, and I hope to see you in the 7-day challenge. Wonderful. So fun. Thanks, everyone. I have to move my light to end the live. Woo! Thanks for being here. Have a great evening.